One Sports Show. Hello to you. Thanks for joining me again for episode 9. And yes, we have a lot to cover today, including a roundup of the weekend sports. TDSL Action Model Cup Round 18, the regular season concluded last week. We've got the final points letter and also the roadmap to the grand final, which is coming up in September. Also, some highlights of former Australian Kangaroo Wallabies legend Israel Folau, who visited Port Moresby last week, and also a wrap-up of the one-day international women's cricket series between PNG Lavas and the Thailand national women's team. Also, a very interesting story about the Motorpit Diggers 7th tour to Cairns, and lots more coming up. All right, before we get to our first story, are you counting down or you've lost count? Yes, we've got 57 days to go, counting down to October 15, Rugby League World Cup kickoff. So make sure you stay tuned to your one and only official broadcaster of the Rugby League World Cup, TV1 Sports, live and exclusive, only here. The PNG Chiefs have been very much in the media landscape of late, both in PNG and Australia, following the latest bombshell signing of Samoan international and Penrith Panthers powerhouse winger Brian To'o on a 3-year deal. Well, today we'll get behind the scenes and check out the Chiefs village, which is taking shape and should complete well ahead of schedule.
One Sports dropped in to see how construction of the Chiefs Village is taking shape.
The progress of the Chiefs Village is we're on time, on budget. We're still due to complete the project in November 2027. So everyone's pretty excited. We're currently working on the earthworks at the moment and putting the foundations down. So everyone's pretty excited, and the construction team is really going well.
The work continues into the evening, and keeping it moving also means helping workers get to and from the site.
We have about 98.5% Papua New Guineans on the site out of a 300-man crew. They put a lot of hours in. Quite often we're working till 7, 8 o'clock at night, various areas of the job. These guys, they come to work, they seem like they're enjoying it. It's like a big happy family. We make it easier for them to get to work, with constant labour runs all the time. We pick them up, we try and drop them off closer to their houses. They come to work, the company gives them lunch at lunchtime, but I think they enjoy coming and learning something.
That support feeds into the work being delivered each day.
It helps us that they're happy and coming to work and they're pushing the job. They're really pushing the job. That shows the level of skill that we've got on site.
The targets are being met across several specialized trades. Together, that work is changing the site day by day. And because this village will become home to the PNG Chiefs, this project carries wider public interest.
I think this project means more to the Papua New Guinea people than anything else apart from religion, I suppose. Not just Papua New Guinea, the Pacific as well. Very high profile project, got to be done right.
For owner and developer George Constantino Jr., that connection is personal.
This is a very, I'm honoured to be selected for the PNG Chiefs to be residing in our facilities and to look after, to have them as neighbours as well. It's very moving and I'm very proud of what everyone's done to actually get it across the line, and we're very glad to be a part of it as well.
For now, the Chiefs Village continues to take shape, one working day at a time.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Rugby league fans, both young and old, packed the Sir John Guy Stadium stands last Friday evening to get a glimpse of their rugby idol and former Australian Wallabies, Israel Folau. Play well tonight?
Yes, very well.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just biased, but
I could tell that the boys were really excited. They made a few mistakes. And the fact that Unis couldn't score until Israel Folau and Will Guinea had to come off was amazing.
How much you know about Israel Folau?
A lot. Not a lot, but just a little bit.
We got a special visitor, Israel Folau. Yeah, playing for Valiantas right now, and we're really excited, me and the boys. So we hopped on the bus and came to watch his game.
I like his passing and his running. He likes, yeah.
I'm so happy to watch Israel because he represented our team, you know.
Mi blogora kam lo watch game lam like mi blasa watch lo TV some lo watch la reels na sila kain phone.
You happy to come out here and watch Israel Folau play?
Yeah.
You love him? You like him?
Bit.
A bit?
Yeah.
All right. Your name?
David.
Who do you support?
Valiantas.
Oh, why you support Valiantas?
I like them.
And Israel Folau tonight playing out there? You know Israel Folau? Okay, beautiful. Thank you for your time. Huh? Now you RMP sampler along all fans will come out, young and old families actually will come out. This is a big night long John Guy Stadium. Looking one plan long all big plan name inside. Not only rugby union but rugby league as well. He played for the Broncos. We played for the Melbourne Storm, and who else did he play for? The Wallabies, and of course the Australian Kangaroos. Israel Folau. It was really good to see the families come out to watch this rugby league legend. Of course, playing alongside his playmate for the from the Wallabies in Will Guinea. Israel was in the country as the invitation of the Valley Hunters Club through Guinea Brothers. Will, of course, Israel's teammate at the Wallabies, and also Valley Hunters coach Frank Guinea. Israel did lace up to play alongside his Wallabies fly half, Will Guinea, against University Piggies. Let's check out all the action.
It began quietly. Two former Wallabies slipped into a Friday night club fixture at the Sir John Guy Stadium, and anyone who turned up found more than the usual team sheet. Israel Folau had come to PNG for the first time, invited by Will Guinea and the Valley Hunters to spend some time with the grassroots rugby.
Yeah. First time here in PNG. Got invited by Will Guinea and the Valley Hunters. And so, yeah, it's a great opportunity to come here, come and, give back to, grassroots rugby and just have a run around with the boys. But, yeah, looking forward to the weekend. It's so far I've enjoyed it.
Folau described it as a chance to have a run with the boys. Guinea understood that for some of those boys, it would become a story that would tell the children.
But it's huge. Like he's a good man with a good heart, and he wanted to come here to give back and to lend his profile not only to our club but to grassroots rugby is massive for the game. And so, really grateful to him. He brings a whole different audience and whole different energy and attention to the game, and just really grateful because some of these boys, they were saying during the week they're going to tell their kids, or going to tell their kids that they got to play with the big man. So
the pair shared Wallabies changing rooms for more than 6 years. On Friday night, that old combination returned.
He's one of the best players I played with. No, seriously, I was telling my brother in the car today. I was telling my brother in the car today. There's only a couple of people that I felt safe every time I was in a changing room with, and it was him and David Pocock, because you look across the room, you see him putting his boots on, you're like, we're good. So, yeah, I've shared plenty of changing rooms with him, played with him for the Wallabies for over 6 years, So, plenty of good memories, and we've been fortunate enough to create some more down here. He set me up for a nice little try in the first half, which was good. So
playing beside Guinea was familiar. The welcome from PNG Rugby was not.
Oh, it was very different. it's a lot physical than what I thought. It's a lot harder, but yeah, it's good. Like I said, it's good to come back and have a run around with the local boys and just have some fun, you know.
This was no ceremonial appearance. Falau took a few hits and returned some of his own.
Absolutely, and like he went out there, he put his life on the line as well. He got some hits and he did some hits as well. So, you know, he wasn't holding back. So we're really, really proud. I'm really hoping that he can join us again. But at the end of the day, I think we want rugby union to win.
Falau and Gaynor supplied the names, but the occasion was built locally by people committing their time, money and work to getting a Friday night crowd through the gates.
As a club, we try to be proactive about trying to grow the game, and so we organise the Friday night game. You know, we put our energy to it, we put our finances to it, we put our people to it, to be able to create an energy and atmosphere like this, and to have the people come out and watch, like that's almost a full stand behind us, you know. So it's amazing, and it's in big part thanks to him. But also give credit to my brother Frank, who has a lot of passion for this club, and my sister Lorraine, who does a hell of a lot of work as well. So there's a lot of people that contribute to trying to change the game and grow the game.
So you would have noticed that we haven't done much marketing. This year we've really tried to gun down and push down to community level and see where the product's at. And as you can see now with the turnout here, it's rugby is really, communal rugby, community rugby and Seri for that matter is really thriving.
We understand that, but there's nothing stopping grassroots from blossoming and growing into something bigger than currently what it is. So, I mean, just look at this turnout. There's more than 1,000 people here present, and you don't usually have that at Bava, you know. I think this kind of sets a precedent for what we want to see for the game itself. So, exciting times.
The visit arrived with little noise. It left behind more than 1,000 people in the stands, and a local rugby community reminded of what can happen when something unexpected turns up.
Yeah, what an amazing story. One for the ages. Israel Falau in town and teaming up with his old mate from the Wallabies, Will Gaynor, who played alongside the other Papua New Guineans for the first time, especially the Valley Hunters, who were responsible for his trip up here. So well done again to Valley Hunters, and thank you everybody for coming out to cheer on the boys. We'll go for a break. We'll come back after this. One Sport Show, thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. The Amity Cricket Park was buzzing with some international cricket action over the past week. The PNG Levers took on the visiting Thailand national women's team in a one-day international T20 and 50-over series. The event started Monday, August 10 and concluded this week, Monday, 17. The high-ranking Thailand side showed their class and went through over the, especially the 50-over series, undefeated. PNG Levers won the opening match of the T20, but could not match the level of cricket Thailand displayed throughout the series. But we'll take some big lessons from the experience. Thailand coach Peter Jansen and captain spoke highly of how the competitive nature of the matches, and also thanked the PNG cricket for the great hospitality.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to PNG for hosting us. And I just think overall the girls adapted really well. I think we just got off the plane, and then the day after we had to go into our first T20. The girls had a bit of jet lag, but we professional athletes, so we can't hinder too much on that. And I just feel the girls really adapted well. We came back, we bounced back after a first loss against PNG, and then from there we never looked back. And I think the girls, bowling, batting, all chipped in where they should have, and that's what got us over the line. it's cricket and it's professional sport. You can't underestimate any teams. We came in here knowing PNG is going to put up a fight, and we have played against them in the emerging nations, and we just knew when we come here we need to make sure that we keep all our ducks in a row. We need to go back to the drawing board and obviously work on what we've worked on. And I think day one we lacked a bit in the batting department. We didn't get as many runs as we'd like to, but after that had a few meetings, had a few chats, and then the players just came back and we bounced back. And yes, like you said, we never looked back. But that's also the beauty of this game. If it's your day, it's your day. And I think fortunately for us, this was our tournament. The goals switched on really quickly, and from there we never looked back.
For me and for my team also, I think we have the wonderful game here, you know. So we didn't play the ODI for the long time, you know. So I think the 3 win is very important for us to looking forward to the next series also. And so for us, I think the experience is very good for us, you know. And I think for the bowling side of the PNG, I think they have the SQ in them pen, you know. Some bowler is hard to attack them. I think that they have the discipline is very, very, very good. Yeah.
12 young boys from Matupit Island Rabaul district will travel to Cairns, Australia in October for a Sevens Rugby Union tour, that is. The team is part of a sports development program under the Port Moresby Matupit Choir Ministry. The initiative provides an opportunity for young boys from the village to come out and expose their raw talent and develop their rugby skills and gain experience. Former PNG Pupuks duo Willie Rickus and Raymond Romulus will provide a brief insight and background to what they are doing at the moment moving forward.
So we've completed our final selection 3 weeks ago at Matupit, and next week we're planning on bringing 12 boys across. So we've cut down a squad of about 40 to 60 boys down to about 12. And we've also got our boys from the choir here that have also completed their final trials.
How we got involved. All this is an initiative of the Matupit Choir, and glory and thanks to God for that happening and bringing this to the fore. For rugby itself, we've done a lot of we've done trials in the village to identify talent, and we were overwhelmed by the number of persons who try to participate. A bunch of great young fellows from home, and the folks back home, Matupit, have taken ownership of the team itself. It's created a bit of a culture and tradition from what they do separately from when they go and dig megaphone eggs and during the day, and then train in the morning and afternoon, but in between they do the daily activities. So.
Obviously, we're talking about rugby now, but that's only one part of the community initiatives under the sports programs. We've also got other initiatives under education, hygiene, and a couple of other sectors as well. As you know, at home, opportunities like this is few and far between. And I think the great thing about it is they didn't have to leave the village or the island, so to speak, and come out. We're also very fortunate that the group of executives here from the choir and ourselves as we're all like-minded. In doing that, it makes it a lot easier to run these programs. On the island itself, back at home, the buy-in has been very positive. It's been overwhelmingly positive. understandably, you have those that doubt because, initiatives like this have started in the past, but for whatever reason, it doesn't work out. So we're mindful as well that we do not want to go in half-hearted, but we want to go in steadily and progress along well.
Great story, and yes, kudos to the Matupit Choir boys, and especially our two the rugby union legends, I should say, in Willie Rickes and Raymond Romulus, and other like-minded people as well, for coming on board to expose some of our raw talents from home, playing sevens rugby on the international stage. Well done, boys. Now, let's move on to this week's commentary. And, well, we have a number of incidents again happening in rugby league. As always, it's one sport that never goes away from the spotlight, especially in terms of crowd misbehavior and also all incidents, especially after the game. And the round 18 of the Diesel Action Mobile Cup, the final round of the regular season, rounded up on a sore note up at the National Sports Institute in Goroka. The big matchup between two of the foundation clubs, the Port Moresby Vipers and the home side, the Bintagoro Goroka Lahanis. Well, it was a really good match throughout, but at the back end of the final half, I think supporters just invaded the field. There was some dubious calls, some unfair decisions by the match referee on the day, and that didn't go down well with the local fans up there. And interestingly, mostly youths. Manoli come inside now only Ronim referee, and the rest is history. But this is like kind of old behavior. Good blasters. We're trying to promote rugby league, especially from the grassroots level up to the academy. And also the PNG Rugby League Academy program is certainly going places. And we've got, I think, 6 more new centers joining the academy program. So to see young boys running onto the field and behaving the way they did, that's not a really good look for rugby league in the country, especially the development of our academy program and also the progress that we've made so far. So I think this is one big issue that we really need to address at all levels. All Papa Mama too, come along, all schools and also coaches, trainers, and everybody. Let's take ownership of this, trying to stop him, especially at the national level, the Diesel Action Mobile Cup. So big thank you again to the governor and also the sponsor of the Lahanis. I think he took charge of the situation. They were helpless because there was no presence of the police. So I think I want something to police constitutionally morally stop law maintaining this peace and order inside the community, and especially big play events also. Without the presence there, I think it allowed the situation to escalate the way it did. But again, I think in big plus something. You been looking finish this line first time. I think this year especially, you've been looking at some of the incidents have been come up the Diesel Cup rugby league level. Now, I think we really need to stamp it out, this kind of behavior out now. Put him some big player law, some strong player, make him serve a law line where only instigate him or this all kind of something. But I think the players, we talk thank you to law. Michael and the players, the Lahanis players, they also helped out to try and, stop the incident from escalating. But one example, that's also something that we really need to iron out from our game and, move on, because we also got the Chiefs coming up and, to showcase this all kind of something at this level, good plaster. So please, I need everybody to cooperate, and let's put a stop to this or minimize the Morisela kind of something, and let's move on with rugby league. I'm legally thinking Blomita Sol. And that's episode 9 for this week, One Sport Show. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to join us again next time for our next episode. Until then, Yorama Cats.